Excuse me, have you heard the latest update? You're prepared for this? Claressa Shields, the undisputed champion and woman who literally rules the ring, attacked Remy Ma in a hospital. Yes, you read correctly. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true that this explosive showdown took place in a hospital room rather than a boxing ring, and what happened there was insane. The question now is, what in the world would make Claressa, a woman known for her strength and discipline, go from punching bags to throwing hands in a hospital bed? The whole thing was set off by a bombshell. Stay tuned because we have the receipts and you won't want to miss this. Okay, let's break this down because what we're about to delve into is so unbelievable you might think we're making it up. But what really happened behind those closed hospital doors? Was it just a fight fueled by old rivalries? Or did Remy's shocking accusations hit a little too close to home for Claressa? This exposé that went viral online like a nuclear bomb leaked footage that revealed shocking confessions and details about Remy Ma that no one saw coming. Trust me, this is real. And this story is going to blow your mind. First, we need to discuss who is involved in this mess. On one side is Remy Ma, a woman who has been in the news for years for all the wrong reasons, including her time in prison, her feuds with other artists, and her contentious relationship with Papoose. Remy has become somewhat of a legend, but here's the thing. She's also developed a clash in what should have been a neutral Sedenka hospital. Of all places, it made headlines for all the wrong reasons. But how did it get to this point, where these two are at each other's throats in a setting meant to heal rather than hurt? It all stems from Remy Ma's explosive on Claressa Shields, a bombshell. It's still reverberating online. No, it wasn't just about the typical celebrity drama or some petty rumor that could be swept away. The public's response has been nothing short of chaos. The exposé detailed everything from extravagant spending sprees to corruption at the highest levels. And it didn't stop there. There were also accusations of power abuse, shady dealings, and even alleged connections to shady figures. However, what really hit home was that allegedly revealed dark secrets about Claressa's personal life secrets that were so shocking and twisted that even her biggest fans began questioning her every move. The fact that Remy Ma, who had been closely monitoring Claressa's every move, had apparently been holding back on dropping these bombshells for months. And when she did, it seemed as though everything stopped for a moment. Fans and critics alike were shocked. And some even started to doubt Claressa's career and the honesty of her ascent to the top. But wait, when they came out, the public didn't just start talking. They started accusing Claressa of being too calculated and secretive, and that's when things took a very dangerous turn. Fans of both women were waiting for something to blow up. But they didn't have to wait long as the drama unfolded because Claressa, the fighter, wasn't going to just sit back and take it. "Kono," she had to respond, but not in the way you might expect. Instead, Claressa chose to go on the attack. A short while later, rumors began to circulate that Claressa Shields were allegedly planning some sort of retaliation against Remy Ma to paint a clearer picture of what transpired. One anonymous source stated that Claressa had been furious about Remy's accusations that she was being dishonest and manipulative. Apparently, that touched a nerve, bringing to light old wounds in Claressa's life that she didn't want anyone to know about. Shame, pride, and rage make for a dangerous combination. But the real kicker in all of this was the hospital incident where everything went wrong. According to reports, Remy Ma was there for a routine checkup, but somehow Claressa showed up at the same time, despite being a professional boxer who has faced some of the best. Claressa allegedly went off and physically attacked Remy right there in the hospital in front of nurses, doctors, and anyone else who happened to be unlucky enough to witness. What happened next is anyone's guess, but here's what we know. An altercation broke out. And not just any altercation, we're talking about fists flying, words exchanging, and a full-on battle that left witnesses and staff stunned. It was the final straw for Remy, who had been battling her own set of demons, and one witness described it as surreal. Now that we've set the stage for this crazy drama, let's break down exactly what happened after that hospital fight and delve deep into this scandal that's shredding everything. Claressa wasn't just angry. She was furious, as if she had something to prove, like Ree's words had taken something from her. What caused the physical altercation? Was it guilt, shame, or just plain rage at being caught in the crossfire of Remy's explosive? Well, folks, we're going to delve deeper into this mess, since this is where things really start to go wrong. Let's first set the record straight. This wasn't just a slap or a small altercation. According to several accounts, the fight in that hospital room was vicious, with furniture flying and fists flying and Claressa's shields allegedly attempting to choke Remy Ma in front of everyone. Imagine two strong women, both of whom are experienced fighters in their own right, engaging in a full-fledged brawl in the most public setting possible, right? But here's the twist. Nurses and doctors who claimed that they had to intervene to separate them and that even they were shocked by the extent of the violence. One nurse described it as like something out of a movie, saying, "I've never seen anything like it." Both women were punching each other like it was a match, which is what made Claressa lose her temper so badly. You would think that someone with her professional composure in the ring would be able to keep things together. But apparently this hit her harder than anyone could have imagined. According to our anonymous sources, Claressa was personally humiliated by Ree's accusations that she was not the champion she claimed to be and that she was a fake. There were even rumors that she had hidden pasts and connections to shady characters. But it wasn't just the words that hurt. It was also the timing. Ray knew exactly when to drop the bombshells, and she did it at the worst possible time. Right when Claressa thought she had everything under control. In fact, Ree's was so well timed that it appeared as though she had been planning for months. Careered just as the boxer was enjoying her glory, and that's when the backlash began. Now, let's talk about the public reactions, because this is where the real crazy starts. As soon as the fight was announced on social media, fans went crazy. It wasn't just that the two women were fighting in a hospital. They were fighting over some serious allegations. The internet was ablaze with tweets, Instagram stories, and TikTok videos that broke down every aspect of the altercation. People wanted to know if Claressa was the real bad guy in this situation, or if Remy was just making things dramatic for the sake of drama. Then, as if things couldn't get worse, an anonymous leaked video appeared. It was purportedly taken by someone in the hospital and captured the fight in all its glory. With Claressa screaming, "You've been trying to bring me down for years, and I'm done letting you run your mouth." The video showed Remy on the ground attempting to get back up, on her feet as Claressa loomed over her, ready for more. The comment section was divided, with some fans feeling sorry for Remy Ma, claimed she was just revealing the truth. About Claressa's Remy was just telling the truth. Claressa is hiding something, and this hospital fight proves she's guilty as hell. But that's not all. Another fan on Twitter wrote, "Claressa just gave Remy the beating she deserved. You can't go around making accusations and think there won't be consequences. Hashtag Team Claressa." Still others rallied behind Claressa, claiming that Remy had gone too far with her accusations. Websites like TMZ, The Shade Room, and even ESPN couldn't help but cover it because, let's face it, this was more dramatic than most reality TV shows. They brought in experts and insiders, and anyone who would discuss it on air had people debating whether Claressa was right to react the way she did, or whether Remy Ma was simply doing what any journalist would do, deep to find the truth. Some commentators even accused the media of exaggerating the situation. One Twitter account wrote, "Why is it that every time a woman is successful, there's some scandal?" Claressa's fight wasn't about her past. Rather, it was about protecting herself from lies. However, things got even messier when rumors began to circulate online that Claressa's camp was actually preparing a lawsuit against Remy for defamation. If these rumors were accurate, the situation had just gotten worse. It wasn't just a viral hospital fight. It was now a potential legal battle. According to one anonymous lawyer close to Clarissa's team, they had enough evidence to sue Remy Ma for everything. Claims have damaged Claressa's reputation as a sponsor and could cost her millions in the future. But just when you thought the drama couldn't get any more intense, a shocking twist emerged in the form of a secret recording purportedly made by Papoose, Remy Ma's husband. According to rumors, Papoose had been watching Clarissa's every move, suspicious that his wife was being manipulated by the biggest women's boxing star in the world. This recording allegedly revealed Clarissa's deepest private thoughts, some of which weren't pretty. "They forced me to do it even though I didn't want to, and Remy won't get away with it. Hold on tight because we're just getting started." Okay, hold on to your seats because we're about to hit you with the craziest part of this entire saga, the aftermath of that hospital altercation. It's going to leave you shook. If it's true, it could spell disaster for Clarissa's career, because it suggests that she planned her response to Reese. I know what you're thinking, though. How much further can this thing spiral? Grab some popcorn because the real drama is just getting started. Let's start with the legal mess that is about to happen with Claressa Shields allegedly planning to sue Remy Ma for defamation. You can bet that this isn't going to be your typical celebrity drama, but it's about to get real. According to people close to Claressa's camp, they're prepared to take legal action that could ruin Ree's career in the process. And we're talking about millions of dollars in damages. People, you know what they say? When you play with fire, you're bound to get burned. Be about to feel the heat. According to an unnamed lawyer who has reportedly worked with high-profile celebrities, if Claressa can demonstrate that Remy's accusations have negatively affected her sponsorship deals, reputation, and career, it could turn out to be one of the most costly defamation suits in the history of celebrities. And with so many well-known sponsors supporting her, it could be a financial catastrophe for which Remy is unprepared. But wait a moment, because the court of public opinion is weighing in, and let's say people are picking sides. Although fans are split evenly, there is no denying that this scandal is greatly increasing the visibility of both women. Whether you support Remy or Claressa, everyone is watching. It's important to note that both women have sizable fan bases in different fields. For example, Claressa's ardent boxing fans are supporting her, arguing that she was provoked and had every right to defend her reputation, while Ree's devoted hip-hop fans are certain that Claressa is concealing something and are supporting Remy's exposure. 100% of hashtags like #TayInClaressa and #FreeRemy are trending like wildfire across social media, turning this fight into a battle for public opinion rather than just a physical altercation. Now, let's discuss the real-world repercussions of all this chaos. An anonymous insider at a major sports brand disclosed that we're closely monitoring the situation. If Claressa is found guilty of any of these accusations, or if this lawsuit drags on too long, we may have to pull our sponsorships. Therefore, even though Claressa's fans may observe, Claressa is not backing down. She has a reputation to protect. And the more this drama intensifies, the more determined she is to clear her name. Sources close to her say she is ready to go all in. Claressa's camp reportedly has a top-notch legal team lined up, and they are already making preparations for a full-on legal battle. However, let's not forget about Remy Ma. With all this exposure, she's becoming more than just a fighter who is just defending her honor. People view Remy as a hero for daring to criticize that untouchable boxer. And according to multiple insiders, she is planning a comeback. This time, it won't be about music or TV shows. Instead, she is reportedly pitching a documentary about the entire scandal. Oh, you better believe she has already started thinking about how to profit from this controversy. I'm going to be dragged through the mud. I'm going to get something out of it, an anonymous source close to Remy allegedly stated. Speaking of comebacks, Papoose is also being caught in the crossfire as Ree's husband has been in the news not only because of his relationship with Remy, but also because of his involvement in all of this. According to rumors, Papoose has allegedly been working behind the scenes to help Remy take on Claressa. Some insiders even say he has been helping her deal with the public backlash by giving her advice on how to handle the media frenzy. But what if he has been doing more than just giving advice? Could Papoose be secretly stoking the feud, knowing that it will garner more attention and possibly more money for his wife and their brand? Let's take a step back and discuss the biggest losers in this whole mess. The fans of both women are now caught up in a toxic feud that could have major long-term effects on everyone. Some fans are already beginning to turn away from both sides because they feel that the drama is too much to bear. As one fan put it, "I don't care who's right or wrong anymore. I just want the fighting to stop. I just want to enjoy my music and sports without all this mess." Additionally, it's important to note that the media has been profiting from you. Thought TMZ had a crazy headline, but you haven't seen anything yet. The fight footage, leaked recordings, and accusations are all part of the drama, and some outlets have even begun to air exclusive interviews with people close to the situation, who seem to have a little too much to say about what happened. One insider even claimed that this hospital altercation was planned from the beginning because Remy knew it would garner media attention and Claressa couldn't back down without losing her credibility. But now that there is so much on the web, we'll have to wait and see. But both women are preparing for the next big battle that will take place in court. Claressa's legal team is preparing their case, and Remy Ma is preparing to make this scandal her biggest career move to date. Papoose is probably watching from the sidelines, knowing that this whole situation could be his ticket to major celebrity drama. Will Claressa win? Will Remy's continue to haunt her? What about the fans? Will they continue to feel the fire? Or will they finally turn their backs on this never-ending saga? This drama is far from over, so be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all the jaw-dropping twists and turns in the world of celebrity scandals. You don't want to miss the next big reveal, because this story is only going to get more explosive. Please let us know in the comments below if you think Remy Ma is simply exposing the truth that needs to be heard, or if Claressa was justified in her actions.